Hey everyone, this is me, Sadia here, and I'm back with another reading, which is going to be for all of you out there who are dealing with a specific someone and you really want to know, do they love you? Do they genuinely love you? This reading will help you know that. So stick around and just be mindful. It's a general reading. If you are interested to book a personalized reading with me, you're more than welcome to reach out. So let's see, whoever it is that you have on your mind, whoever it is that you love and you really want to know, do they love you or not? Let's see. Do they love you? Whoever it is that you have on your mind, let's begin. Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like they initially did show a lot of interest, a lot of passion towards you in the beginning of the connection. But then things changed. Then situations changed between you and this person. So if you ask me, do they love you right now? I feel like, in the beginning as well, it was more of a passion than love, to be honest. So I feel like, in the beginning, it seems like there was a lot of passion that they shared with you, towards you. The passion that they had for you, it didn't last for longer period of time. I feel like, maybe within 10 days, within 10 weeks, within 10 months, things kind of like, started to fade away between you and this person. And the reason is not that they have started losing interest in you, but I feel like it has been like their priorities changed. Because I don't see love even, in the beginning time as well, in the beginning phase of your love life as well. It was more of passion, it was more of excitement, that two new people meeting, and then you start a connection, you feel excited, you want to talk, you want to do things together. But I feel like that emotional attachment was pretty much based on that excitement, nothing more like an emotional level. I feel like that is why it didn't last longer, that is why it didn't last for longer than some time. And I feel like then it just became like a liability, responsibility, nothing more than that. So do they love you? I feel like, there was love always something which was like not the most important thing in the connection. And now, with the changing times, with the changing situations, I feel like love is not even in the picture right now. Your partner is more focused on career. Your partner is more focused on liabilities, responsibilities. Could be work related, could be family related, and all those things. But I don't see this person has a strong emotional bond with you. So if you ask me, do they love you? Whether it's a new connection, whether it's a old connection, the love has been missing since the beginning, and love is still missing in this connection. I feel like it's more of a responsibility that this person takes of you or this relationship than actual love in the connection, which is what I see very evident in the energy of the connection. I feel like it's more like circumstances, things, responsibilities, shifts in one person's life has changed over the period of time. And now whatever there was, like maybe something that was exciting in the connection, even that is also gone from the relationship. I feel like it's more of a dead and dry connection that you are having with your partner right now, where it's more of responsibility, duty, than love itself. I feel like the love is missing in the connection. So that's what I see. I don't see love here between you and your partner. I feel like with the growing tensions, with the growing issues, with the growing responsibilities, it just kind of like, it just kind of getting, it was getting, you know, it seems like it just faded away. That's what I'm thinking of very strongly. I feel like, gradually it just um, vanished from the connection. I feel like, ultimately it's like you and them together. If you are together still, I feel like the love is missing, the passion is missing, the feelings are missing in the connection. It's just that two people living together, two people are together, but then there is no love in the connection. So for sure, I don't see love there. But yes, maybe you are used to it, used to each other, you're used to kind of like, spend time together, so you talk, you communicate, you stay together in some ways. But is love there in the connection? I don't see that. So let's see, are things going to change in the times to come between you and your partner? Are things going to change in the times to come between you and your partner? Are things going to change between you and your partner in the times to come? I don't see that. I feel like one person is going to be interested in the other person, the is going to be committed to the other person as compared to the other person. So it's more like a liability responsibility for one person, the other person loves the other person. So either, I feel like you are going to still love the person, you're going to still feel like, oh, I belong to this person, but the other person's energy is missing with regards to love, emotional connection, emotional bonding. I don't see that. I feel like, for some of you, maybe in the times to come, you're going to also feel like detaching yourself from the person. You would feel like, no, this relationship is not heading where you want it to head. So you might feel like that. For those of you who are married to this person, I feel like you're going to stay in the marriage because of, again, the responsibility part of it. But is it going to be staying satisfactory to you? I don't think so. I feel like, gradually it's just gonna kind of like, you're gonna stay together for the sake of it, for the sake of like, what people are gonna say, or for the sake of having kids together, for the sake of, those things. But the love is gonna stay missing in the connection. I don't see it kind of reviving in the connection between you and your partner. You would be disappointed, they would be disappointed, you would be kind of stuck, they would be kind of stuck. So it's not going to be like a healthy relationship, healthy marriage, healthy commitment, healthy situationship even. I feel like, it's the most empty feeling wise connection that you're going to have with anyone in your life. I feel like, it's a, if you could, then you should leave the connection rather than keeping yourself stuck in it. But I will be pulling out some oracle cards for you. So let's see the guidance for you. What is the guidance for you in your situation where the person that you're dealing with doesn't have the same love, same feelings? Let's see, what do you need to do? How do you need to handle the situation? Just know that if the current situation is not going the way you want it to go, just know that if you are feeling the urge to take action, like I said earlier, if you feel like taking an action away from the person, or doing something that makes you feel good and happy, I feel like it's time for you to start valuing yourself more than anything else. Even if you take a step away from this person, just know that something beautiful would grow from there onwards. You have to value yourself more than anything else. For some of you, if you are kind of like, in that situation, shall you let go of this relationship, shall you stick around? It's time for you to choose you. It's time for you to choose your happiness, because the more you're going to stay stuck in this situation, the more you are going to kind of let the other person feel like they have the authority, they have the they have the power over you and your decisions in life. I feel like that should not happen. It's time where you should kind of prioritize yourself more than anything else. And if a person does not love you, care for you, it's time, again, I feel like even with these cards and energies as well, I feel like maybe you would choose to stay in the same connection, but at the same time you would think not much about what the person is offering you and what they're not. You would rather keep yourself busy with the family, with the kids that you have, if you're already married. But if you are not married, I feel like, in that situation you might take the decision where you're going to want to let them go, where you would want to kind of like, leave them alone and move forward, move on with your life, prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your happiness than anything else. But yes, for some of you, I do see you kind of staying stuck in the connection, but not valuing that person anymore, or expecting much from that person anymore. You would rather want to keep yourself occupied with the responsibilities and liabilities that you have as a partner to this person. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be different for everyone out there. But what is more important is whatever makes you happy. If staying in the connection makes you happy and makes you feel like, okay, fine, at least you have a family, at least you have a children, or child with this person, you want to be with them, it's your call, your decision. But I feel like for majority of you, you have to prioritize yourself. If you want to experience some happy moments in life, this person would not probably satisfy your needs and desires. So if you are not in marriage, you do have the chance to walk away from them. But if you are committed, married, then also I feel like, if that's the only thing which is keeping you stuck with them, thinking that maybe you would not get lucky in love again, I feel like you're not getting love even in this situation. So it's like, you need to decide for yourself. But yes, I feel like it's time for you to make the change and experience something beautiful for yourself. So yeah, that's what I see coming through. And if it was of help, to give it a thumbs up. Till I do the next read, take care, bye.